Your person is captivated by your energy in a way they've never experienced before. They are drawn to you on a deep, almost magnetic level, and the idea of seeing you with anyone else is unbearable to them. This realization has been growing stronger within them, and it's reached a point where they feel compelled to act. They're no longer content to watch from the sidelines or allow things to drift without clarity. They are about to take the next step toward you, feeling that the time has come to make a move. The thought of losing you, of allowing someone else to share in the bond that they feel is uniquely theirs, is something they can't tolerate. They can't stand seeing you with anyone else. Their plan is to approach you with an offer of friendship, but this is no ordinary gesture. For them, this isn't about just being friends, it's about creating a space where both of you can rebuild, rediscover, and reconnect on a deeper, more meaningful level. They want to start from scratch, where there's no pressure or expectations, but rather a genuine desire to get to know each other in a way that goes beyond surface-level interactions. They are ready to be emotionally open, something they might have struggled with before, but now they understand it's necessary. They want to give and receive love in a balanced, authentic way, something that perhaps they didn't fully appreciate or realize the importance of in the past. What's been most transformative for them is noticing the significant shift in your energy. Your self-love, your commitment to caring for yourself, has been powerful. It's not something they could overlook because it's changed how you move, how you interact, and the aura you carry with you. This change in you has made them realize their own shortcomings, how they didn't take things as seriously as they should have, how they let opportunities slip by, and how they didn't recognize your value when they had the chance. This has created a mixture of regret and self-directed frustration. They're angry at themselves for not acting sooner, for not realizing that what they had with you was special and worth protecting all along. Now, their protective instincts are kicking in, and they don't just want to fix what's been broken, they want to guard this connection with all they have. To them, this bond isn't something they can replace or replicate with anyone else. In you, they don't just see a romantic partner, they see a soulmate. Someone who understands them at a level that goes beyond words or actions, a person who touches their soul in a way no one else has. They've felt the depth of your connection, and it's something they're not willing to lose, no matter what it takes. As you've been on your journey of healing, they've been watching you grow, even if from a distance. You've transformed into a better version of yourself, radiating confidence, inner peace, and strength. They see how gracefully you've evolved, and it has inspired them to do the same. Whether they realize it consciously or not, they have been mirroring your energy. Your growth has ignited a desire within them to grow as well, to become the person who deserves to stand beside you in this connection. Lately, they've been pulling away from others, avoiding people and situations that might distract them from their focus on you. It's not that they're isolating themselves, but rather, they're becoming increasingly aware that no one else compares to you. There's a deep recognition within them that no one can offer them what you do. Your love, your support, your understanding, and your presence are unmatched. You've set a standard for what love should feel like, and they've come to understand that no one else will ever be able to meet that standard. They've realized that the love you've given them in the past, and the love you continue to offer, is rare. It's not something they can easily find or replace. This has made them more determined than ever to cherish it, to protect it, and to make sure they don't lose it. The emotional depth and connection they share with you aren't something they take lightly anymore. They're ready to step into this new chapter with you, fully aware of what's at stake and more committed than ever to making it work. Ultimately, your person sees you as their partner, their confidant, and their soulmate. They're ready to take responsibility for their past mistakes, to start fresh with you, and to build something lasting. They want to ensure that both of you are open, emotionally vulnerable, and willing to give and receive love in its truest form. They understand now that the connection you share is worth protecting at all costs, and they're ready to put in the effort to nurture it. The journey ahead may not be easy, but they're prepared to walk it with you, hand in hand, because they know that what you have is irreplaceable. I want to start by saying that I'm truly sorry if I haven't listened to you enough in the past. I realize now that there were times when I was too focused on my own thoughts and needs, and in doing so, I might have overlooked yours. I never meant to make you feel as if you needed to be different, as if who you are wasn't enough, or that you had to do something more or better to deserve my attention or love. You are more than enough just as you are, and I regret any moment where I may have made you feel otherwise. In truth, I was consumed by my own struggles and desires along the way. I was caught up in what I needed, what I wanted to achieve, and somewhere along the line, I forgot to see you for who you are and acknowledge your needs. I realize now how unfair that was, and how much that might have hurt you. You deserve someone who values you as you are, someone who sees you and listens to you, not just when it's convenient for them, but always. From the bottom of my heart, I want you to know that I want to be that person for you. I want to make sure you feel free to be yourself with me, without hesitation or worry about needing to change or improve. You are perfect in your own unique way, and that is exactly who I love. Every time music comes on, especially those songs that touch the soul, I can't help but think about you. It's like every lyric, every melody, brings my thoughts back to you. It's as if the universe is sending me constant reminders of you, nudging me to realize how deeply connected I am to you. All the signs point to you. I see you in everything, in little moments, in everyday things, and even in the quiet spaces when nothing is happening. The world feels like it has aligned to remind me of you, to remind me of what I have with you. I feel like I can relate to everything you've been through, even the difficult parts. Whatever you've experienced in the past, whatever challenges or obstacles life threw your way, I want you to know that none of it changes how I feel about you. In fact, it only deepens my respect and admiration for the person you are today. Your past has shaped you into someone incredibly strong, resilient, and beautiful, and I am grateful for that. I don't care what struggles or hardships we might have to face in the future. I know that together, we can overcome anything. I am committed to facing whatever life brings, as long as we're by each other's side. I can't let you go. The truth is, my love for you is more than I could ever put into words. It's deeper than you will ever know, and it's a feeling that grows stronger every day. Even when I don't say it or show it the way I should, please know that this love is something undeniable, something I carry with me constantly. Every single day, I find myself more and more drawn to you, more addicted to your presence, your energy, and everything about you. It's a kind of love that I didn't expect to feel so intensely, but now that I do, I can't imagine my life without it or without you. I'm sorry that I haven't always expressed how deeply I feel about you. Sometimes, the words get stuck, or I assume you already know. But you deserve to hear it, to know it without question. You should know how much you mean to me, how much I treasure you and this relationship. I've never felt so at home with someone before. Being with you makes me feel like I belong, like I'm exactly where I'm meant to be. That sense of comfort and love you give me is something I'll never take for granted. Thank you for everything you do, for the way you love me and make me feel. You've given me a kind of love that's magical, a connection that feels otherworldly. It's the kind of bond that people spend their whole lives searching for, and I'm so grateful that we found it with each other. I can't imagine being with anyone else or feeling this way with anyone else. What we have is special, and it's something I will always cherish. I promise to do better in showing you just how much you mean to me, and to never let you forget how deeply loved you are. This connection we share is the most meaningful and magical experience I've ever had. It's unlike anything I've ever known, and I want to hold on to it forever. Thank you for being patient with me, for standing by me, and for loving me the way you do. I'm excited to continue this journey together, no matter what comes our way. I am breaking through the barriers that have kept me distant from you for so long. For a while now, I've been trying to reach out, to connect, but something has held me back. The people in my life whom I thought I could always rely on, the ones I believed would stand by me, have let me down. They have shown me that, when it really matters, they are driven by their own fears. I used to think they would be the ones to support me, but their actions have revealed that their own insecurities and fears prevent them from being there when I need them most. This realization has been painful, but it has also pushed me to acknowledge that I need to take steps to break through these emotional walls, especially the ones I've built between us. You came into my life at a time when everything was a mess. I was lost, and my world was full of confusion and chaos. It felt like my life was unraveling before me, and the thought of letting someone else in terrified me. I didn't know how to handle my emotions, and the idea of someone seeing me in such a vulnerable state was overwhelming. You see, I've always been good at putting on a mask, pretending that everything is fine when, deep down, I'm falling apart. But with you, it was different from the very beginning. I knew from the moment we met that you had a unique ability to see through me, to sense what was really going on inside, even when I tried my hardest to hide it. Your intuition and emotional intelligence are so strong that it scared me. I was terrified that no matter how hard I tried to conceal my broken heart and the darker sides of my personality, you would see right through my facade. And, as much as I didn't want to admit it, I knew that you could. You have this way of looking at me, of sensing what I'm feeling, even when I can't put it into words myself. It's both comforting and frightening at the same time. In my fear of being exposed, I started to pull away. I wasn't ready to confront my own issues, and the thought of someone else seeing them made me want to retreat even further. In the process of hiding my pain, I betrayed your trust. I lied to you, sometimes directly, sometimes by omission, because I was so scared of what you might see if you looked too closely. I convinced myself that lying and keeping things hidden was the only way to protect myself, but all I really did was hurt you and damage our relationship. I was so focused on protecting my own heart that I didn't stop to think about how my actions were affecting you. Now, looking back on everything, I am filled with deep regret. Every lie, every time I pushed you away, haunts me. I wish I could go back and undo it all, but I know that's not possible. All I can do now is acknowledge the pain I caused and hope that you can find it in your heart to forgive me. I feel so much guilt for the way I treated you, for the way I let my fears control me and drive a wedge between us. You didn't deserve that, and for that, I am truly sorry. I've spent a lot of time reflecting on the past, on my actions, and on the reasons why I acted the way I did. I realize now that I wasn't just hiding from you, I was hiding from myself. I didn't want to face my own brokenness, so I built walls around myself, and unfortunately, you were the one who suffered because of it. I know I've hurt you, and I know I have no right to ask for your forgiveness, but I'm asking anyway. I wish I could go back and be honest with you from the start, to let you in and show you the truth about who I am. But since I can't change the past, all I can do is hope that you will give me another chance when I come to you with my confession. I want to be open with you, to share the truth and my feelings for you in a way I haven't been able to before. I know it won't be easy, and I understand if you're hesitant to trust me again, but I want you to know that I am committed to being honest and vulnerable this time. Lastly, I want to apologize for my recent behavior. I've acted senselessly, driven by fear and confusion. I know I've been difficult to be around, and I'm sorry for that. I hope you can understand that I've been struggling internally, but that's no excuse for the way I've treated you. Please know that I am working on myself and that I truly want to make things right between us. I hope that, in time, you can forgive me and that we can rebuild the trust that was broken.